Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Think episode number 48 for Monday, May 6, 2013. And as you guys know, I'm already in Thailand, so I'm filming this in advance, but I picked out a bunch of your questions from previous Ask Thinks. Now this first comment train made me laugh. And this Ask Think is going to be a little different than the last ones, mostly in the comments. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to select my comments for the next Ask Think. Well, the Ask Think after this Ask Think, which would be the one for Monday, May 20th. I'm going to select those questions from last week's Ask Think. So if you put your questions on this episode, they are very unlikely to be answered on the May 20th one. If you want them answered, go ahead and leave them on the previous episode, which you can reach by clicking the previous button at the top of this video. Now, if the comments are closed on this video and the video previous, go ahead to the current Ask Think and ask your question there. So let's get to this week's questions. Pancakes Torres says, hey, think in the raw videos, will you ever put one of you cussing? Well, guys, when I'm recording a video, I'm very good about watching my tongue and not cussing. So no, even if I did, I would actually cut that out. But also, I want to mention that on this episode and the next episode, I won't be doing raw versions of it because I have so much to do before I leave that I can't make the raw videos. I'm really sorry, guys. I know you love them, and those will start again on May 20th. The next two people talk about the NBA, and I am super sad because, yes, I do like Magic Johnson, and I am so sad because the Lakers got swept by the Spurs and we're out of the playoffs. And it's not that I didn't expect it with Kobe's injury. It's just, what a shame. realgameex asks, think what's the usual time on Monday that you post Ask Think? Well, it varies, but I'll be scheduling both of these, including next week's, for around 5 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Boris Mihalchev says, think, have you been to Chicago? I have been, but I didn't spend much time there. I kind of just drove right through it. And on our way to Thailand, we were supposed to stop in Chicago. Unfortunately, we changed our flight, or rather fortunately, to a nonstop flight to Thailand. So we won't be visiting Chicago on our way to Thailand. Fernando Sanchez says, think, have you ever noticed in the top left corner of your thumbnail for Ask Think, it says Insiders Network there still? Well, not on this one. I changed my thumbnail, as you can see, thanks to Graphics SR, and you can find a link to his channel in the description below where you can see where he did the speed art for what you see on the thumbnail, my avatar in Minecraft. It's really cool. Thanks again to Graphics SR. I didn't even ask, he just gave it to me. That was amazing. Thank you so much. penguinxrock says, my friend told me golden retrievers don't lick. Who is right? Well, I'll just say this. Your friend is so wrong when it comes to Kopi. She licks non-stop. realgameex says, think when you say Kopi in your videos, does Kopi look at you and think you're talking to her? No, she's pretty used to me talking to the computer and saying her name. She never really looks up. The Roar Dragon says, think, I got all the stamps in Smoothie Smash and it was really hard, but you only need 2 more. Wow, I am jealous. You can get double coins in Smoothie Smash now. I'll get there one day and finally become the Smoothie King. And rather topically, jman9395 says, do you drink smoothies? Of course I do. And you know what I did today? I had like oranges and bananas, and I tried to make Rockhopper's favorite shake from the Smoothie Smash with just oranges and bananas. I think that's all his is. It's just oranges and bananas. But anyway, it was actually quite good. The next few people talk about coming to New York and meeting me. Well, yes, if you saw a guy walking a golden retriever and called her Kopi, you can be pretty sure it was me. realgameex says, think, how on earth do you get subscribers so fast? Last time I thought you had 36K. What happened? I don't know. People just seem to like me. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I think I'm at almost 55,000 now. That's amazing. The next two people ask about when the next time I'll get 100,000 subs is, and well, it's looking like it'll be before the end of the summer, if you guys can believe that. Supposedly around the end of August, I'll have 100,000 subs. That is awesome. The next few people ask about the artist that I'm hiring for my channel. No, it is not Finn's Graphics. It is another artist that I'm hiring. The Zelia Ports asks, have you ever been to one of the 7 wonders of the world? I've been to Niagara Falls 3 times. I live in Buffalo next to Niagara. I've been to Niagara Falls also. I think that's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. There are also the ancient wonders of the world, like the pyramids and things like that. And I have been to a couple of those, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Oliver QDX says, hey, thanks. Sorry if this is a little personal. You don't have to answer, but I was wondering how long you and your wife were engaged before you got married. I want to say about 2 years, but we were dating for almost 10 before we got married. Oh gosh. Angela 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 4 says, think, do you like the new sound? You give the comment a thumbs up. As you can see with the green light there, I actually clicked her comment to hear the sound. So her little trick worked. There is no new sound. Cindy Benji asked, think, how do your live streams work? Like the Ghost Story live stream, it said this event will start in 48 hours. Well, what I do is I set up the live stream to start at a certain time. And when you check for it on YouTube, it calculates it in your current time and gives you a countdown in your current time of when it'll start. Roblox Reviewer 9001 says, think, did you know I'm the 301st viewer? My question, sorry if this is answered. What's your favorite candy? Well, now they have the 301 Plus, which is really cool. They finally have sort of fixed that issue. As far as my favorite candy, gosh, I like Sour Patch Kids quite a bit. Timmy Hensley said, think, what happened to your Drink Noodles account from the free membership video off the German website? Well, as you guys know, if you went to the live stream or the Club Penguin party, my wife was using that account because hers has not been approved yet. Although I haven't checked this week, I'll check tomorrow during Think Thursday just to see if her account has been activated. John Carlos 9856 says, do you read comments even if they're super long? Yeah, of course. I read all the comments no matter how long they are. A66 Waihu says, dear Mr. Think, have you ever had braces? They hurt a lot. Yes, I had braces when I was younger, and now I have straight teeth, so it's worth it. Abhishek Mishra says, think, please answer, how do you feel about the movie Oblivion? And my guess for the comments is about 2,700. Also, you guys, I won't be able to post the comments on the previous episode because obviously I'll be out of town for the next 2 episodes, so that's not going to happen. But the movie Oblivion, I really want to watch it. I love that post-apocalyptic, dystopian society type of thing, so that is right up my alley. Ryan Hiya says, think, please, you never ask my question. It's hard. I like when you answer hard questions. Okay, you ordered a noodle burger, noodle fries, noodle nuggets, ramen, and a noodle split, $50. Pay up. Anyways, here's the question. If Club Penguin had to take out all the traditional parties and ask you to choose one to keep, which would you choose? A, holiday party. B, medieval party. C, superhero party. D, card-jitsu's party. E, fall fair. Or F, Halloween party. I would probably keep the card-jitsu parties because those introduce new games every time, like card-jitsu snow or water or what have you. So those are the ones I would choose. Jose Valdez says, think, have you ever been to Cancun, Mexico? Yes, I have. I have stayed in Playa del Carmen, which is kind of right off of Cancun. Rockin' Ronnie Poll asks, how big is your monitor? It's a 27-inch IMAX, so it's 27 inches. Annabeth Loves Percy 1 says, think, whenever anyone comes over, they see Sierra, my golden retriever, and are like, "Oh, come here, boy." And he's adorable. And I'm like, "Ah, she. Does that happen with Kopi?" Yes, all the time. Most people call her a he, and they say, "Oh, how old is he?" And then I go, "She is 6. Or what's his name?" And I say, "Her name is Kopi." So I know what you're thinking. jman9395 says, "What game do you think most of your subscribers play?" Well, based on my live stream last week, I would say most of them play Club Penguin. So the next couple of people talk about Minecon and ask if I'll tell you guys where I am if I go. Well, first of all, I have seen confirmation from Jeb that it's going to be on the East Coast. And that means I'm going. If it's in New York, absolutely, of course I'm going. If it's in Walt Disney World, I think it's either going to be in New York City or Orlando. Those are the two things I'm thinking anyway. If it's in Walt Disney World, I'm still going. Don't know if my wife will make it then. I hope she does. But no matter what, if it's on the East Coast, I'm going to be there. And of course, I will tell you guys where I'm going to be. And you can come meet me. The next two people ask about gas in Minecraft and which is more annoying. Creepers are more annoying than gas. Gas, you know, when they throw one of their bombs at you, you know, it breaks a couple of blocks. But a creeper, I mean, they blow up a huge radius, and it is so annoying because they're usually right next to something you're building, and they get like ground zero explosion and ruin everything. They are the rudest mob on Minecraft. By Toy Troy 1 asks, "Have you ever had any experience with Minecraft before your Let's Play and streams?" No, I haven't. If you look back to episode 0, I call it the pilot episode, my 20,000 subscribers video on Minecraft, you can see that that was my first experience playing. I didn't even know you had to hold down the left mouse button to break a block. So yeah, that's all the experience I have is what you guys see. Jonah Taupe asks, "Hey, Mr. Noodles, me again. I noticed that Captain Sparkles is beginning lots of haters. Do you know why? It makes me feel bad for him." I wasn't aware of that, and I don't know why Jordan would be getting any hate. I love Captain Sparkles. He's such a nice guy, and he seems to be kind to everyone, kind of like I am, and he's entertaining and just an all-around good guy. I don't know why he would be getting hate. Brandy 4521 says, "Did you know if Sky likes your video a lot, I mean a lot of people subscribe to you? I could imagine a guy with that many subscribers would have that kind of power." Cool Spike HD asks, "What do you use to record Minecraft?" Well, I use a screen recorder called ScreenFlow, and it's the same recorder I use for Pop Tropica and for Club Penguin. It's a Mac program, and it costs about $100. I know that those of you who don't have Macs are probably like, "Oh, I want it. Well, there's actually a good program for PC for capture, and it's called Fraps, and a lot of the professional YouTubers use it to capture Minecraft, so you should look into that if that's what you want to do on a PC. jman9395 says, "Can you say milk without closing your lips?" Okay, let me try. Elk. No, not really. Yeah. Timmy Hensley says, "Have you gone to the 9/11 Memorial? Want to go there?" Yes, I've been a few times. Whenever tourists or my friends who are tourists come into town, I usually end up going there with them, and it's really a beautiful place. It's wide open. I mean, it's a sad place, of course, because you know how many people died there and everything, but they did a really good job of representing the towers and making it very respectful for the people that died there. It is really beautiful. Aaron Mont says, "Have you ever had a worst scary nightmare?" Well, as I told you guys before, I kind of have an active mind when it comes to dreaming, and I have crazy dreams. So yeah, I've had some really bad nightmares before. Jordan Stebbins says, "Is funner a word?" Well, you know what? If you want to use it as a word, then it is, but technically it should be more fun. Funner is not really in the English language. Mason Rustin asks, "Do you like Sour Patch Kids?" Well, that's funny. I don't remember this being one of the questions I chose in the video, but I said earlier on that I like Sour Patch Kids. It's one of my favorite candies. Nagao says, what do you see there in the light, Thorn? A frozen waterfall. B, a bowl of noodles. C, crown of thorns. E, Kopi's dog poop. Oh, wait, what happened to D? I just thought that was super funny that she commented on her own question there and D was gone. I really thought that was funny. 0000 says, think, I am your father. Answer my question or eat, carrots. Everybody hates carrots. Anyway, I want to ask which character would win, Superman or Batman? I'm pretty sure Superman would win because Batman's just a normal guy with a lot of cool gadgets, and Superman is actually from another planet, and he has super strength and all kinds of stuff, and he can fly. I think Superman would win. I don't know about you guys. Brandon Cunningham says, what if Jurassic Park was in real life and you encountered a T-Rex? I'd probably run and I'd probably end up in the toilet like that one guy that got eaten by the Tyrannosaurus Rex on the toilet in the original Jurassic Park. Pancakes Torres says, if you could have any superpowers, what would it be? A, have the ability to turn into any animal you want, even prehistoric animals like dinosaurs. B, be able to fly. C, walk and see through walls and be invisible. Or D, have the power to instantly make noodles appear. If it was me, I'd choose A and turn into a T-Rex. Are you the one that was gonna eat me on Brandon Cunningham's question before? I think I would still choose B, be able to fly. Christina Ellen says, Dear Noodle Man, I tell all my friends about you. I think you make amazing videos. I made a Thinknoodles poster, movie, and comic book. In the comic book, you and your team of noodles battle evil Kopis that dognap the real Kopi. Here's my question. If you got trapped in my comic book, what would you do? A, eat your team of noodles. B, lure all the evil Kopis into jail with treats. C, run away and cry noodles because you were scared. Or D, call your wife and say, help. Please put this on Ask Think. Well, thanks for being such a big fan and telling all your friends about me. That really means a lot to me. I would probably lure all the evil Kopis into the jail with treats. You've got a great imagination there. Sarah Noodles 1234925 says, Hiya, Think. So here's my question. If you ever turned into a dog, what would you do? A, bag a wife for your treat. B, play with Kopi and other dogs. Z, eat Thinknoodles dog food. Or J, hide in a corner. I don't know where the rest of those went, but I would play with Kopi and other dogs. Lillian Smith says, Think! Are you one of those adults who thinks childhood is lollipops and rainbows? I know adulthood isn't too great, but it's not all lollipops and rainbows being a kid, those dang tests. Well, I don't think it's all lollipops and rainbows. I know it isn't. I remember being a kid and it was pretty tough. Depending on what my age was, different things were tougher than others, but I know it's not all lollipops and rainbows. But now that I'm an adult, when I look back upon it, it kind of does seem like lollipops and rainbows. We kind of forget what the bad parts were of our childhood and only remember the good parts. So that's why adults always say it's lollipops and rainbows, because they remember it being easy and fun. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!